look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Iverson is out there with Maravich. Then it's Shane Battier. Then it's Robinson. And it's Randolph in at the 4. Stolen by Markkanen. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Randolph against Levine. Back to Rose. Drives to the hoop. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Pass to Robinson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Randolph. That shot off. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Levine passes to Rose. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Rebound by the 76ers.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And Randolph slams it in.
And Randolph may be in the later stages of his career, but he can still, every now and then, rise up and dunk it.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Alden.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke briefly with the 76ers head coach. They won the first game against this team, but he is not taking anything for granted. He wants his players to be even more assertive offensively this time. He said, I think we can dictate things a little more. Maybe force those guys into defensive matchups they dislike. Find points that way. Well, we'll see if they can do that and go up 2-0 tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Great reporting, DA, as always. The team focused on establishing an offensive rhythm early, GA.
Well, yeah, the earlier you can get everybody in sync, the better your efficiency.
And the obvious part, too, you don't want to play from behind the whole game if you can avoid it.
And Markkanen drops them both.
You know, he's exceptionally focused, well-liked by his teammates. Markkanen looks to be a centerpiece for the future.
There's the drive. Baylor against Markkanen. Baylor drives in. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Rose kicks to Levine. Back to Rose. Clock at 6. Markkanen sets the pick for Rose. Over Robinson. And the Bulls with another miss. And the 76ers with possession. Trailing by 2. Maravich, the pass to Biyombo. Here's Sims. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Biyombo, no luck. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the 76ers. Levine dishes to Rose. Shoots over Maravich. And the basket by Rose. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
Derrick Rose inside is a treat to watch because watch how high he gets off the floor.
The pass to Sims. Here's the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
3 shots.
Three shots. 3 shots.
The first one falls. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Rose. Markkanen a screen on Maravich. Takes a shot at the elbow. Rose. Good. Rose has got 6 points.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Rose against Maravich. The shot misses, and the Bulls going the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition. Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Maravich against Rose. Kicks it out to Baylor. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Now here's Rose. He has 6. It's stolen. Here's Sims. He's covered by Rose. Pass to Maravich. The tray. Rebounded by Rose. And it's Rose with the ball for Chicago. Levine finds Whiteside. Back to Levine. Fires from deep. And Maravich pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Robinson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot by Sims, no good. Robinson against Rose. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Maravich against Rose. Passes it to Sims. Back to Maravich. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Green for 2 points. And that'll tie this game up.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
To the left wing. Rose scanning the floor. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The feed to Baylor. Outside for Robinson. Here's Sims, guarded by Levine. And here's Maravich for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That one on Rose. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the 76ers, Pete Maravich. At the line for 3.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three. Here's Levine, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Rose kicks to Henry. He dishes it to Levine. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit.
The pass to Sims. And Whiteside sends it back.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Rose passes to Levine. He kicks it to Henry. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Outside, Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. No good from outside. The 76ers lead it. Sims dishes to Robinson. He feeds it to Baylor. Pass to Sims. Pass to Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 3.
And I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Markkanen a screen on Maravich. Rose.
Incredible D-Rose steal with great lift. Breaks out a dunk he's probably been working on for a while.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam King.
Talent call for Philadelphia. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Robinson. Randolph comes in for Biombo. Shane Battier is checked in for Baylor. And Allen Iverson subbed in for Maravich. Now here's Iverson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the shot is good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Levine with it. Oh!
Yes! An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Sims, the pass to Iverson. Driving the lane, and the rejection by Gafford. Feeds it to Vucevic. Shoots over Holmes. That one wide left. Now here's Iverson. Battier left side. Randolph sets a screen for Battier. Passes to Randolph. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Vucevic, and they take the lead.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Here's Sims. Now the pass to Holmes. He gets it in there.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Giddey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Love the confidence from Zach at the arc. He doesn't doubt himself for a second.
2 minutes remaining.
Iverson up top. Outside Randolph. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. Chicago making some changes. Scotty's checked in for Little. And it's Seth Curry in for Zach LaVine. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Niang's checked in. Here's Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. Up again, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now Iverson. Aston Niang. His three-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Scott the pass to Gafford. Battier against Scott. 6 to shoot. Stolen away. Here's Niang. Pass to Iverson. To the paint. Here's Holmes. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Holmes got his second bucket tonight.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Here's Giddey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Curry with the three, and the Bulls another three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The 76ers trail by 5. Iverson with the ball. 17 seconds left to play here in the first. Chicago grabs the miss.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
It's good. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead. Here's Randolph. And it's off the back rim. No good. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the...
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively. Also keeping them out of sync.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Zach Randolph is out there with Shane Battier. Then it's Iverson. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Niang in at the 2-guard. The three from Iverson. Good on the triple. Iverson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 76ers. Here's Giddey. No points in the game yet for him. He takes it in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. And here are the 76ers now. 6-point game. Passes it to Battier. There's the triple. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Niang. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Iverson, no luck. Here's Chicago. The pass to Little. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Curry. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Baylor is checked in for George Niang.
Give him a hand, fans. Your lovable
On defense, the Bulls,
team.
in the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. The drive by Iverson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Daniel Gafford.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First team foul.
The 76ers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Iverson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Iverson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Curry. Produced screen on Iverson. Goes up with a strike, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Zach Randolph.
It's going to be on Zach Randolph.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
It's his first trip to the line.
Chicago.
And just a top-notch
Seth
free throw
Curry.
shooter this year, all
At
the
the
way
line
up
for
there
2.
at 88%.
Two shots. Last on the first.
The free throw drops for Curry. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Iverson. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella.
Here's Markkanen, drilled from 11 feet out. Markkanen's got 6.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Iverson. 7 points in the game. Kicks it out to Baylor. That 3 off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Pass to Rose. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Randolph. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, the Houston Rockets will come into town. Then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Baylor passes to Iverson. Back to Baylor. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 3 assists in the game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Curry. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Now here's Vucevic. Bullock passes to Rose. Inside, Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
He's a deadly shot maker after setting the pick. Markkanen can roll to the cup or pop out for the jumper.
Passes it to Sims. Down low from 12 feet out. And the shot is long.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Rose. Robinson pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 9. Maravich kicks to Sims. And here's Maravich. He's got 5. And there it is for him. Maravich has got 7.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Bullock dishes to Rose. Back to Bullock. Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. 13.
Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
For Chicago, Reggie Bullock. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Bullock. The Bulls making a switch here. Henry's checked in. And he can't hit the second. The 76ers trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Caruth. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Lauri Markkanen. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Whiteside's checked in for the Bulls. Zach LaVine comes in for Reggie Bullock.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Maravich against Rose. Markkanen a screen on Maravich. Here's Rose. And finished off by Rose.
That play was made by Derrick Rose because of his ability to play pick-and-roll basketball.
Here's Sims, guarded by LaVine. And there's the pass to Maravich. Carries it from 3-point range. Maravich has got 10.
They're having more success from 3-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Rose against Maravich. Rose in the post. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
And Philadelphia calls time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A shot by Sims, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Maravich against Rose. Back to Levine. Whiteside, a screen on Baylor. Shot clock at 6. Levine passes to Markkanen. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead. Now here's Baylor. He's got 6. Here's Sims. The 76ers with another miss. Rose dishes to Levine. Back to Rose. And there's the drive. And Baylor with the block. Pass to Robinson. Kicks it to Maravich. Here's Sims. Guarded by Levine. Back to Maravich. There's a screen by Robinson. Maravich, the pass to Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Levine against Baylor. Markkanen a screen on Baylor. Here's Levine. Buries it down low. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Timeout call, the 76ers.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. It's gotta be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Robinson finds Randolph. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Iverson gets the bucket.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Timeout for the Bulls. All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Here's Levine. He has 7.
For the lovable. Give him a hand.
Outside Rose.
Your lovable dance team.
A floater. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Back to Randolph. There's a screen by Robinson. Iverson. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Rejected by Randolph. Battier against Rose. Pass to Battier. To the inside. Here's Robinson. And Whiteside sends it back. And he gets it back. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Rose. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
It's all about getting into a rhythm for Rose, and he certainly has it tonight.
Now Maravich. He's got 10. Stolen by Markkanen. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Battier. The feed now to Whiteside. Markkanen a screen on Maravich. Back to Whiteside. Markkanen down low. He's against Randolph. Moves back up. And the nice bucket inside from Markkanen. And now it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
For a stretch 4 who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Markkanen does a good job attacking the offensive glass.
Battier's shot good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside Rose. From 12 feet out. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection. .131 left in the first half.
Stolen by Randolph. And now the 76ers on the break. Teardrop shot. And they recover it.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Passes it to Levine. And here's Markkanen. Guarded by Robinson. Markkanen kicks to Levine. Markkanen sets the pick for Levine. 4 on the clock. Back to Markkanen. Can't cash in from close range. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Maravich, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Pete Maravich. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Maravich. Maravich hits them both. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. And he dunks it in right on Zach Randolph, right over Zebo.
Insane leaping skills from Derrick Rose on display. You got to watch out when he takes off.
Maravich with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Rose. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Markkanen a screen on Iverson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Allen Iverson.
Derrick Rose has a skill of getting fouled, drawing the defense, and loving the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Rose.
A fan favorite in this league, Rose's hard work and perseverance through injuries speaks volumes.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive.